I'm gonna make sure we get this live set up, and I'm gonna try to see it on my phone so that way I can see comments instead of having to continually hit the button. Let's get live on TikTok, and feel free to say hi. Let me know what you got going on. I'm Lisa, and we're gonna finish up working on our junk journal scrapbook kit for February, which is really exciting. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna go grab my other iPhone so I can get us all squared away, and I'm trying to see how I can see myself live because that was what they told me to do in the comments. So let's see what happens. I don't know, but feel free to say hi. I'm Lisa. Excuse me. Let's see what we got going on. I don't know. Who knows? We'll just wing it. Doing the best we can. And, oh, I have to grab all the cardstock. That's what we're doing. So, yeah. So what do you have going on today? Let me know what you got going on. Feel free to say hi. Hey, Marilyn, how are you? So nice to see you. Tanya, nice to see you too. It just got to the top. Let me just go back and see if I missed anything else. Yeah, but feel free to say hi. We're working on. Hello, Renee. How are you? Geraldine, nice to see you too this afternoon. Feel free to say hi, everybody. I'm Lisa. I just had time to relax and crochet. Oh, perfect. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully I can keep you some company, all of us, with our whatever this is. I am live here on TikTok this afternoon and YouTube, and I still cannot figure out. I spent hours last night trying to get YouTube to learn how to see the comments when I'm on an iPad versus my laptop, and I did all the things, and oops, and it's not working, so it's okay. Oops, there we go, double oops. So yeah, so we're gonna be putting cardstock. Oh my gosh. Here we go, half of it. But we're gonna be putting it on the kits, on the trays. Has everyone seen the junk journal scrapbook kit for the month of February? The theme is detective. So let me know if you have or have not, if you want to see it. So what? Oh, thanks, Matt. That's so nice. You're so sweet. So let me see. Hey, what does it say? Offer. Thank you for saying hi over on YouTube. So I'm on both platforms. I'm doing, we're perfecting it. It's a slow learning curve. Can you see okay? Can you see the table okay? It always takes a minute to get everything situated and, organized properly here. We're working on it. Ooh, here we go. And hopefully the construction outside is not so distracting. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yesterday afternoon, it was just nonstop. What are we doing? Arthur wants to know what we're doing. We're working on my junk journal scrapbook kits, and we're putting the final touches on. Hey, Trisha, how are you? And for anyone that doesn't know what a junk journal scrapbook kit is, it's essentially I go to thrift stores, estate sales, flea markets, and all that kind of stuff. And what I do is I curate these kits with all the items I get. I pay for them. Let me see. And so what I do is I put together these kits for you to purchase and then make a junk journal scrapbook kit or pages or whatever, or cards. Hey, Sarah, good afternoon. How are you? Do you know what theme March will be? Yes, Amy, I do. Let me go. I think it's movie theater, but let me go check. Yes. I love all your enthusiasm. Yes, movie theater is March. And I can show you something if you're interested in seeing one of the things that's going to be featured in the movie theater kit. If you want to see, let me know. But today, I should probably show everyone that's just jumping on. If you give me a few minutes, Amy, I will go back and get it. Let me just show everybody what's in the kit so far, and then let's see what we got. So these are the kits. So I can show you everything. And my nieces are coming over tomorrow, and you inspired me to have them make cards. Oh my gosh, Tanya, I love that. That's so cool. That's so cool. And thank you, Amy. If I missed your comment, please feel free to, write it again. I I do the best, you know, so let me show you everything that's in this kit so far. This theme is detective. What kind of cards are you going to make, Tanya? This is a New York City Police Department magazine. They had a monthly magazine. Everybody will get one of these magazines. Your issue will vary because I only got one batch. I didn't get all the same. It was just one person's collection of them. So there's this size, and there's also one that's a little bit smaller. So everybody will get one of those. You're going to get 3 pages. Your pages will vary. We're going to shake or oh my gosh, I love that. That'll be so fun. You'll have to post the results in the Creative Lounge. Plymouth Cards Creative Lounge, if you haven't joined, it's free. And the link is in my bio, so you can check it out. It's a fun place for us to just share our creative ideas because we talk about them here, but it's hard because I can only show you stuff, you can't show me stuff, so I love it. So everyone is so creative. You're going to get 3 pages from these books, magazines, serial killers. One's a basic photography, police photography book, and another one was a spy book. You might get 2 of one, but you're getting 3 pages altogether, and all your pages will vary. You will get a target practice scorecard. So, oh cool, I'm so excited too. It's so fun, I love it. 2 pieces of x-rays. And I think I've caught up on all the comments. If I missed your comment, please, let me know. And thank you so much for all the likes and the follows and the shares. I appreciate them as well. Hi, Diane. How are you? Thank you. So we're just showing everyone this kit, and then we'll put the cardstock on. But before we do that, I'll show everyone, because Amy wanted to know what the March theme is that we'll start working on in February. This is the yellow border that you can use instead of caution tape. So 4 index cards that have writing on them, and then a couple of clue cards. I coffee stained a guest check so that they're working the midnight oil, burning the midnight oil, getting that together. Oh, hi Sylvie, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. You're getting some Rolodex cards, and if you have any questions, anyone, please ask. I know sometimes I go fast. I don't do it on purpose. It's just, this is how it is, You're getting a clue card. You saw the clue scorecard, some money bands. I don't know what kind of crime your person did. So, business card, pay stub, and all the items I sourced by going to estate sales, flea market, thrift stores, shopping on Marketplace. Everybody's getting a skeleton key. This is like one of my favorite things. Yeah, thank you, Sylvie. There we go. So I love the skeletons. These are real. Not that other ones are fake, but these are authentic. That's the word I should be using. They're authentic. I did not buy these as reproductions. These are the real deal. So just so you know that. And then in this evidence envelope, in the evidence envelope are the Plymouth cards, because always my kits always have Plymouth cards. So you're going to get latte, you're going to get the natural envelopes, and then the asphalt with the jail cell printed in the middle. That's exclusive to this kit. The usual 4x6 labels that you can then decorate and put in the card or put in your journal. This is like one of my favorite things too. Skeleton key in mini envelopes. Who would have thought that this would be the things that excite me, but here we go. Well, I do like the x-rays too. So thank you all so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. I appreciate them. So we got this. And so we have the mini envelope. I was just checking to see if there's any comments on, over on YouTube, but there are not any updated ones. My laptop is going to be updated. I'm having them come out on Tuesday because I've decided I'm like, it's over my head now. I can't do it. So I'm just going to have them come out and do the things for me and get everything set up so that I can get that going. Oh, the little magnifying glass plus the negative. I love this magnifying glass too. So we got that. So that's the kit, in case you haven't seen it. Let me run out and grab... I'll show you, I'll give you a sneak peek. Oh, thank you for the follow. Who is that? Kim, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me go grab the one thing I was going to show you for the the next month's kit. Hold on. This is. Oh. So this entire, hopefully, I'm going to stand back here so you can see. See this bag? This entire bag is filled with playbills from shows in either New York, mostly New York and Massachusetts. So, and I'll pull some out so you can kind of get a gauge for them. And these will be going into them. So I love that you guys are so excited about them. Yeah, so I have all these playbills. Some of them have ticket stubs with them. Some of them do not, but they're all different plays. So that will go with our theater vibe. This is like, these are 1996. So everyone will get one for sure, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what we're gonna do. But that is a sneak peek for March's kit, in case you're interested. So, but I've had these for a while, and I've just been saving them. And whoa, shoot, there we go. Until we do this kit. So. Cool. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad you guys love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's what it will be. And hey, Kathy, how are you? Yes. Oh, yay. Kathy's over on YouTube this afternoon. So happy to have you. So what we're going to do next is I showed you everything that's in the kit. Now we have to just put in the cardstock because I haven't done that yet. I should have done this. Oops. Let me move the trays. What I think I'm going to do is just make bundles, and then I'll put instead of going through with each of them, I think I'll make a bundle of everything. So every kit, instead of doing the 2 pieces of the canary like this, can you tell them to keep it down? I know, right? Is it really loud for you guys too? Because man, yesterday was afternoon. It was all afternoon was the beeping of the truck backing up. I thought I was going to lose my mind. So I left a few minutes early because I'm like, I can't do this any longer. So, but what I was going to say, instead of 2 pieces of canary, I just have these strips. So everyone's going to get a strip. Just a bit, and then it goes away. Yeah. They're actually asphalting in front of, what do you call it? The new buildings. They're almost done. They have 1 building. They're finishing up 3 buildings, then there's 1 more building, and they're done. So I'm hoping by next summer, they're gonna be gone. Not the summer we have coming up, because it takes a while for the building process to happen. So I'm thinking by next summer, we won't have any more construction, which will be like the nicest thing ever. It's crazy. Last year, was it last year or 2 years ago when they were building? I went through 3 tires because they kept leaving these huge nails. When you're driving, you don't notice. So, what's the temp in Plant City today? 75. Thanks for asking, Kathy. It's beautiful out there. Yeah. So that was not very fun going through multiple tires, but it is what it is, you know. All right. So this is what everybody's getting, so you can see. All right, so you're getting a strip of canary, 2 different greens. Yes, oh, Kathy, it's so nice, the weather. It's gorgeous right now. I have no complaints. I only complain when it's super cold. That's what your son does for a living. Blacktop parking lots. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that, Geraldine. Yes, that's what they're doing today. So, that's great. Oh, it must be cold. For him to be doing it right now. Can they do it in the super cold? I'm wondering. Today is beautiful, isn't it, Amy? Yes, right? Amy's a neighbor. She not neighbor in my neighborhood, but she lives in the next town over. Feels warm here at 47. Well, yes. Yes, I can see that. So, what's the temperature where everyone is? Let me know. Let me know where it is where you are. So 2 black, 2 navy, and then 1 of each of the greens. Whoa, oh my gosh. And then, I think that's good. Wish I was not working today. Yes, I know, right? I know. They have the railroad, they're doing work on there's construction today, so a portion of 39, one of the roads that I traveled to go home, is closed, so I had to do a big detour. But that's okay. 50 in Missouri, 54 in northern Texas, nice. It's dreary and rainy today. Oh, Tanya, that's too bad. Let me see, did Kathy? No, Kathy didn't tell us what, and no one on YouTube said what the weather is today, what it feels like today, so not in the really cold, like in the 30s. They got laid off the week of Christmas. Okay, so it's like they get, and then they'll get rehired after when it's warm again. Gotcha. 68 in the Florida Panhandle. Okay, that's good. That's better than the snow you guys got a while ago, right? 45 minutes more. Normally it takes 15, right, Amy? I know. Exactly. Hello, who said hello? Kathy says it's 45 where she is. Hello, ciao. So much better. Yes. Absolutely. So, this is, yeah, I'm enjoying this. Who said hello? Hello, Mary. How are you today? Are you guys, for anyone that's getting the kit, are you okay with all these colors? Or did you want a couple pieces of white also? Let me know, because this is the time to tell me before we get too many of these done, because I don't want to add, I'm not going to add it after the fact. How are you doing today, Mary? What you got going on today, KMM? What's everyone doing today? I'm asking you a million questions at once and not giving you a second to answer. So, this is a junk journal scrapbook kit. That's what we're working on. So let me just make a few. So yellow cardstock, and then before we do the March kit, we'll have a $10 kit. Does everyone know what the $10 card kits are? Taking a day off to lay around before you start. Oh, you started a new job? Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's awesome. Will it be a work away or work at home? I mean, yeah, work at home or out of the house. That's great. So I guess we'll just go with this. And I'm just gonna bring these down, and we're gonna fill up the trays with this cardstock. Then these will start shipping next week. So work away, first time in a long time. Oh wow, okay. Well, good luck. So you start tomorrow? It's very exciting. So we're gonna do this, and then what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so then after we have some $10 card kits. I don't know if everyone knows what those are, but on the 14th of the month, I do a little journal, a little mini card kit. I can show you an example if you'd like to see. And then that will be the next thing we start working on. So, got that. Hopefully I counted properly. You start Monday. I couldn't bring myself to do the to-do list today. So yes, I love that, KMM. Perfect. Temperature's 43 in Pennsylvania. Awesome. That's better than that frigid cold you guys were having. Hold on. Why is it not show? Okay, there we go. Show chat. Yeah. So this is today's project. Ideas, you want to brainstorm. If you have any ideas for movie theater, let me know. I've got a ton of ideas, but I would love to get more ideas. So yes, so that's what we're working on this afternoon. And then yeah, I don't know, I can hear it coming again. Here comes the truck again. Let's see what they're right outside the garage door. Hey Naomi, how are you? We are finishing up the kit. So that's what we're doing this afternoon. What do you got going on? What's the weather like in Idaho? So, anyone have any plans for tonight? Got anything going on? Old film strips? Got it. Okay. Perfect. Is it in my car or? Yes. Here. This is one of the things I have. Is that what you mean by old film strips? It's like, and I will cut it like this will be kind of like the ribbon for the month, I think. That's what I'm thinking, unless I find some other things. So, but I've got all these, and then I have a whole bunch more in a different size. So, I love this little case though that they all come in. So, perfect. Yes. Okay. We think alike. You have such great. Oh, thank you so much, Sylvie. I appreciate that. So we got that. The playbills. I have some. I have a pen pal who's from Finland. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love that, Naomi. Are you writing them a letter today? So we are. Yeah. So what else do I have for movie? There's so many things I have for this next kit. And I'll just start going. I'm gonna just, but I have, look at these things that I found. This is like a monstrosity, but look at this book. Isn't this cool? And it gives you like info on all movies. So I thought that might be fun. Nothing is definite yet until it actually goes on the trays. I get stuff to come up with ideas, but like TV movies as well. So I've gotten a couple of books going to estate sales. This one you can see has seen better days. But I thought we could do something with this. Yes, I'm getting myself organized, trying to get it all done. That's awesome, Naomi. I love it. But it's not supposed to feel like work. It's supposed to just be like fun, right? So if it doesn't get out today, it'll get out tomorrow. So let me show you the cardstock that's going into this kit. This is all, just in case you didn't see it. The greens, there's two different greens. One kind of has like a marbling effect on it. And hold on, and it's white. I'll show you YouTube in a second. I'm just going to show it both on TikTok first, and then we'll go over to YouTube. Here we go. You see the marbling effect, and then it's white on one side. Hey, Julie, how are you? So nice to see you today. So this is what we got going on. I'm really excited at how this kit has come up. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I'm really happy with it. You try not to burst my bubble. I'm just teasing. You can give me your honest feedback always, as long as it's in a kind way. Has anyone been following my video? Not that I'm expecting you to follow. Thanks, Diane. Not that I'm expecting you to follow all my videos by any stretch, but I posted a video yesterday about the whole vintage letters from the Charles Windaw that I got. And I've been really surprised by some of the comments. I don't know if anyone's taken the time to read them or anything. It's been interesting learning what everyone thinks. So, yeah. It's been very interesting. So, yes, I did not make any decision. Yes, I have spoken to her, and what we decided is that I would come up with an inventory of she's more interested in the thank you, Julie, thank you. Yes, so many of you gave me feedback. No, you're not, definitely not, Naomi. There's a bunch that said to get money that they would pay. There was an amount for sure. You weren't the only one, trust me. So how I spoke to her yesterday afternoon, and I'm gonna make an inventory of the letters that I have, because that's what she's most interested in, is like the handwritten letters in the diary. And we're gonna talk like in a week or so. So, yeah. All right. Yes. So, I just honestly was surprised at how many people thought, thank you, Julie. How many people thought I should just give them to her for free, even though I spent money. It wasn't like I paid a lot, I paid a lot for them, but I think you should. Yes, exactly. Hey, Julie, how are you? Right? I was surprised at the amount of people that said I should give them away for free, and then I asked again and was like qualifying, like, do you realize, like, I just didn't know if they thought I got them for free, and they're like, oh yeah, we'd still give them to free. So I'm like, oh, okay. We're just, then that means I have a soft heart for family histories and would just sell it back to them for money. Yeah, exactly, Kay. I'm like, I'm not saying I won't do that, but I was just, yes. But then why, hello, Maria, how are you? Yes, the fact that some people wanted me to just give it away for free, kind of, sorry if you're here. I just, like, if you did tell me to give them away for free and you're here, please give me more info. Because I would love to know more about that, because that just blows my mind that they would profit from something and then you would expect me to give it to them for free. Like, that seems like a good racket, right? For them, let's just start giving stuff away. We'll start selling stuff to people for free, and then we'll expect them to give it back. No, we'll start selling stuff to get money and then expect them to give it to us back for free when we change our mind. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think, like, that's really interesting. Yeah. Don't do, please. No. Oh, I'm not going to give them for free. That's, yes. I just wasn't, like, part of me was feeling like it is the family history and I love genealogy and I've been doing, like, family tree. I know you hate it, Naomi, because of but yes, but so agreed. Yeah, but I think I should be at least, and then there's the time, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I just found, like, 1 second I found this online auction and stuff. It was a drive. Like, it took me round trip, it took over 3 hours to go get the stuff and come back. So there's all that time involved, right? And then there's the time of sorting it. So, you know what I mean? Yes, we're working on the detective kit, Julie. Yes, we're almost done. Did you want to see everything so far? Or it's there's one thing left that I have to make, but okay. I do see those posts for you to just give it away, like you hadn't paid transport and carry. Yes, Maria. Exactly. Oh, yes, jeez. When you posted it, it made me wonder if there was a rift in the family and that's why they didn't get passed down. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Who knows? It could just be not even a rift. It just could be like the family is spread out through the country and they don't, like, sometimes you don't talk to family not because there's a rift, but it's just because you don't live near each other, right? I don't know. Like, I grew up in I had cousins in Ohio. There wasn't a family rift. We just never saw each other because they lived in Ohio and we lived in Massachusetts. So, no worries. No, you don't have to apologize at all. Your money, your time, your gas, it's all worth it. Yes, thank you, Marge. Thank you. We're just talking about the comments on the post here on TikTok. How so far, I haven't gone back and tallied it up, but last night when we were tallying it, 25% of the people said I should give it back to them for free. And that just blew my mind. It was not cheap by any means. Like, it wasn't like it was $10. It was like hundreds. So, it was just, like, mind-blowing to me. So let me show you the kid. What happened? Nothing happened. Oh, nothing happened. You can go watch. I can explain it. It's not anything bad. I got some antique letters from an online auction, and I think that people tend to not think about the effort. Yes, I agree, Naomi. And they probably wouldn't. I wonder if they really would, like, part of me wonders if you would still, like, when they were actually in the situation after spending all that money, if they would really still give it away. I wonder. Because sometimes you're more generous. Not saying people aren't generous and they're not. Please know that I don't think that they're not generous. But I just wonder when push came to shove if they would. So what happened, I got these vintage letters in envelopes and stuff in September, and I got contacted by a family member wanting to know if I was going to be putting more of it for sale because they, it was their family. So they were like wanting it to buy it. They never said they wanted it for free, just so you know that. The family wanted to know if I was going to be putting any more on my website for sale. So they don't want it for free. So my quandary is, do I just sell it to what I paid for it, or do I make the profit that I intended on? Because like when I factored out like what was in the product that was being for sale, like I factored in, okay, it's going to take this much time, like I have to sell it for this to make this stuff. So I would also copy anything cool that I would buy back because they would. Yeah. Oh, Marge, my plan is in my free time. Oh, what did Cam say? Really cool story for short time and gas are important. Yes, exactly. I agree. So, my plan is to scan all the letters and the envelopes and put them in chronological order so we can kind of get a timeline going. There's also these little scraps of paper. If you wanted me to show you what I'm talking about, I could go on. I think they're still in my car. I didn't bring them back into the house last night. And I was going to put them in chronological order with the little scraps and kind of like put it all together so then you could, and then I would put it together as a digital that you could purchase. You know, I'm thinking maybe like one person would buy it, but you know what I mean? But for me, it's fun. Okay, you want to see it, Mark? Sure. Let me show Amy and everyone else that missed the kit. I'll show you all the kit, and then I'll go out to the car, and then we'll keep working. So every kid is getting a police magazine from New York City. 70s and 80s is when they're from. They're really cool. Like remember want ads? And so this one's cool because it has blue paper inside. So every kit gets a magazine. Your issue varies. Every kit gets an authentic skeleton key. So you get that. You're getting 3 pages from 2 different books. So no, you're getting 3 pages from 3 different books, but you might only get 2 different book pages. Does that make sense? Yes. So you get a serial killer book, there was a spy book, and a basic police photography book. So, but I just had to split them up because some of them weren't the same length, if that makes sense. You're getting, I'm just organizing here, the target practice as well as the target practice scorecard. And then we have clue scorecards. And then, yeah, so nothing, I believe nothing is copyright as well, to Marge's point. The clue card. I coffee stained guest check, so you have varying degrees of coffee stain. A pay stub. The things, like, it's so cool, like when you go to estate sales. I'm obsessed with estate sales. I don't know if you knew that or if you can tell. Some Rolodex cards. They're blank. These are contact cards, I guess, if you want to say what. That's what I would consider them. A business card. Now all of this is detective, so that they can use any of these things as clues. They could be witnesses, suspects, informants, I don't know. There's some scraps of paper, and so you're gonna get a couple scraps with notes. It could either be a note with phone numbers, who knows. Each kit gets a little notepad. Your notepad will vary. Some have like, I have all different colors, styles, and such. Some have stickers on the covers, etc. I love estate sales. Yes, right, Renee? They're so good. Book of matches. The tops have been cut off of the matches because you can't mail strikeable things in the mail without doing all this special stuff, and I'm not doing the special stuff. So we decided as a group, the day I was on, we decided that I should just chop off the tops. So I put them all in my paper cutter and then just did it, all of them. There is the little money bands. So maybe it was a bank robbery. Maybe that's what the crime was. A strip. This is like the corrugated cardboard that teachers use. I could not find any caution tape at none of the estate sales. So this is what we're doing instead. Actual negatives. Why do I keep calling them negatives? Actual X-rays. So you're gonna get 2 pieces of X-rays, and then the evidence envelope. I thrifted the envelopes, but I did print on them because that's fun, right? Can you see the evidence on them? So, and then I'll show you what's in the evidence envelopes. Obviously, the Plymouth card, latte, natural envelopes, and then the jail cell on the square. And if you don't like that, you can just cover it up with something, put something in. the labels. And hey Audra, how are you? The mini envelopes. These are made from manila envelopes that I got at an estate sale. So I've been getting them at different estate sales. So I made these on my Cricut out of actual thrifted. Oh, the stickers from Taryn. Here we go. Can you see them? So I had her make these. This is the only thing I like. What's the word? I had her make. I'm good. I'm doing awesome. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing great too. What was I gonna say? I had her commissioned. That's the word I was looking for. And so the little stickers, and then whoops, and then the magnifying glass, and then the negative in the circle. So we got all that. So that is the kit. Does that help Amy or anyone else that missed it? Yeah. There we go. That's what we got going on. So, and then I will, don't worry, I will run out and grab the letters in 1 second. Marge, if it's all right, I just want to finish this table and then I will grab the letters. That way I just know something. I have the other table over there, but we'll do that one later. I'll make those in bundles and put them out. There we go. So, fun. Is it? Yes, it is, Julie. Absolutely. I think there's 5 left. Okay. Thanks, Marge. Thank you. So, Julie wanted to know if they're on my website. Yes, they are. The link is in my bio to get to my website. In case you don't know, it's Plymouth Cards. But the link is there, and there are 5, available. And then, there's this cardstock too that we're doing right now. These little cardstock bundles. So the cardstock bundles are this strip of canary, 2 pieces of black cardstock, 2 pieces of navy blue, and then 2 different greens. This is not Plymouth cardstock. This is cardstock that I got at shopping. I got them from a creative memory consultant. She was selling her entire lot of stuff, so that's what that is. Let me check I keep calling it Facebook. I'm checking YouTube to see if there's any more comments. Nope, there's no other comments that need to get answered. Okay, just double checking. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Audra, what's the temperature where you are? We were just talking about our weather. Everyone was saying what they were. I think Diane's 58 where she is, and I know she's in Texas like you, so, all right. I will go grab canary yellow because oh my God, I love that. That's so smart, Maria. That is so funny. I love that. Maria says canary yellow because the suspect sang like a canary. I love that. So smart. So 65. Oh, that's awesome. I think Diane said it was 58 where she was, so that is great. All right, let me go to the car and get those things to show everybody. I think it feels like it's almost 80 out there now. We should check. Let's see. It feels nice. All right. So, let's see. I'm going to ask Siri. Hey Siri, what's the weather in Queens? Hey Siri, what's the weather? 78. Okay. It's 17 there. Oh, I'm so sorry, Naomi. So the Diane's thing, here's some more of the film strips that I have. So we were talking about next month, March kit. Okay. So these are some of the things. I have another bin like this, and then I have a, what did Kay have? The yellow would be awesome as a spotlight. Oh, that's a really great idea. I love that. That would be really cool. You could get like a flashlight too. Yeah, I love that. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you all for the likes too. I appreciate them. I am always in awe when I see people's lives and they have like 50,000 likes in an hour. I'm like, how does that happen? Not that I'm like, I just like, I'm just always like, I think it's because they ask and I never do. Like, but here, this is an example. So this is, okay, this envelope, the latest update, Audra wants to know if there's an update on the Charles thing. So yes, the latest update is I talked to her yesterday afternoon, the grandmother, and who's like Charles's great granddaughter, and we decided that I'm gonna make an inventory of everything, and then I'll get back to her in like a week or so that I have time, because I didn't want to like say I'll get it to you in a day, because that's not reasonable. So I told her in like a week or so I would get back to her. So this envelope cracks me up. I don't know if anyone remembers this from when we first got it. It says, "Keep these clippings forever, especially of the elephant." And it's December 12th, 1926. So, but it's not like she does not want it for free. And I was saying that, like, a bunch of people were saying that 25% of the people that commented said I should give him to her for free, when she actually did offer to pay. So I guess I didn't say that because I didn't even think that people would tell me to give it back for free. So, but let me just gonna move this out of the way. So, I just don't ruin anything, but there we go. So let me show you some of the things the newspaper clippings. Right? Yes. So do you want to see some of the clippings? Because I don't know if you guys remember when we saw like the house that burnt down, like this one right here. Tavern which sheltered Lincoln being razed. Oh, this is not. It says the Block Burger Inn in Hillsborough, Illinois, erected in 1830. Is that near you, Tanya? Erected in 1830 and was housed by Lincoln and Stephen A. Douglas during their campaigns. The building is being destroyed to make way for a modern gasoline filling station. So there's this. No way, you paid for the items you should get. Yes, exactly, Audra. That's exactly. Yes. I'm of that mindset. So what I was saying earlier was like I was writing comments back to people like clarifying. Do you like, I don't know, because I wasn't sure if they didn't realize I had paid, because maybe I worded it in a way that they felt I got it for free. Trailblazer invites nonagenarians to birthday party. And then oh yeah, this is the one. Remember this one? We looked it up. I think Audra and Renee were definitely I forget who else was here that day, where Texas farmer was unalived. A Texas farmer unalived his wife and 9 children in Texas, near Farwell, Texas. And then he tried to unalive himself and confessed to the crime. So I'm like, why did he have that? Does he have the article for this, or does he have it for the people? Do you remember? So we were looking this up when I first got everything back in September, because this is the envelope that said "Keep Forever." That needs copies. Yes. Oh my God, that would be so good. Do you think so? Should I do that? Would you guys want that for this kit? Who are the people? The people are nonagenarians. Ezra Meeker, Oregon. It's unrelated to the unaliving. Okay, let's see. Pioneer of 1852 asked Chauncey Depew, who's on the left, and Albert Stone, 76, with New York Central Railroad, to 96th birthday party in New York tomorrow night. Yes, that would be so cool. That would be a cool to copy for the kit. Yes, so you guys think so? So I could do this with the, I have the death certificate, so I could make like a collage. Do you think? Not for this person, obviously. Hopefully that's clear. But I do have a death certificate that I got from an estate sale, and I could make like some kind of collage. Do you think that would be a good idea? So should I just do the unaliving section, or should I do the nonagenarians as well? I'm kind of thinking just this little scrap would be good. What are your thoughts? I like the idea. Okay, Naomi says she likes it. Anyone else? Oh, I'm so glad, Marge. I'm so glad that you like this. You asked me to do this. And here it is again. He didn't keep one, but he kept 2 of the articles. Maria says yes. Okay. And then this is, this is a picture of him. So Charles was really invested in this story. So now we know what he looks like. Just the unaliving. Okay. So that's what he looks like. If I'm going too fast, let me know. Great ruby of Russia, held by scientists to be light red stone of small value. So for anyone that doesn't know, Charles was a jeweler, and he traded he worked with pearls and other gemstones as well as coins, and then like a hobby was stamps. So that's very Charles of him. This is important to me. Keep it all forever. Exactly. It's so true. Right? Rabbi who declared Jesus a man, not a myth, becomes storm center. So I'm not sure what. So we got that article, and this is all in the envelope. And I never found the elephant one. It says especially the elephant, but I have not seen an elephant yet. And this just says wheat crops average in state slightly above last year. Federal figures revealed. So that's on the other side. So I am assuming it's for this article because that seems very like intentionally cut versus this has the heading is missing. So we've got that. Okay. That was sad that he did that to his family. I know, Kathy, right? It is very sad. Yeah, 9 members of your family. Oh, I need to make separate piles. So I don't have to. Okay, I'm going to do that with the house. Okay. Oh, here it is. Baroness suicide in love triangle. Ooh, look at. He wanted us to make sure we knew. It won't let me buy one of the detective kits. Why not? What does it say? Are you? There should be 5 available. Tell me what's happening, Julie. What year are those from? Well, the envelope says December 12th, 1926. So that's when he probably, my guess is that's when he did it. So yeah, Julie, let me know what's going on. So this is a Baroness. Oh, no, it's not the Baroness. It's the something pageant. I can't say that word. Sesquiu pageant off until June 14th. Dark skies halt spectacle, but 2,000 children have time of lives at exposition. It won't go into my cart. I bought from you before. It should. Let me check. Let me go on my phone. Let's check it out. What's happening? I'm sorry. Click it twice. Thanks, Audrey. Let's see. Let me go and. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's very confusing. Let's see. So here it is right here. Just hey, Nicole, how are you? Perfect. There's no such thing as being late. You get here when you can. There's no rules, no judgment. Mine did that too, for real. Oh, wow. Okay. Add to cart. And then it just goes right back to the page. And then let me click on the cart. And there it is. So it worked on my end, Julie. Maybe like close it and go back in. Sorry. I don't know why that would be happening. So, let me know, Julie. I will try again. Okay. Because I just did it on my end and it just added it to my cart. I'm not trying to gaslight you. It really did. You can see. I'm not trying to, is she on her phone or a computer? Yes, phone or computer. Good question. Phone or computer, Julie. Let me know that too. Because yes. All right, let's see. This one is another touch of winter. Just to remind us, that winter is still very much with us. Snow and colder broke out in the winter Gulf this week. So there's this one. I always have to click twice to go to the cart. I think it's because the screen scoots over. Oh, interesting. Because I know it just adds it to the cart, but keeps you on the product page. Because years ago, when you added it to your cart, it used to bring you to the cart, and that I got so much negative feedback from people that they hated that. So I switched it now so that when you click the item to add it to your cart, it just refreshes and brings you right back to the page. It doesn't bring you to the cart. Does that make sense? And that's because otherwise you have to hit back and it's annoying and all that. So here's a winter. I love the cars in this one. If you can see them all. These are the cars. So, okay. So far we're going to do that. This is so good. So I'm glad you're okay. You're okay that I'm going to just make a digital of this and you're not going to get the original item. I hope. Okay, we got the snow. We talked about find a rare plant on crater of high volcano. Do you think it's that? How do I look at your miscellaneous items for sale? What does that mean, Amy? Are you looking like for my thrifted finds? Is that what you're looking for? I think that's what you're asking. So if that's what you're asking, you go over to Junk Journal Scrapbook when you get to my website. Yeah. So go to the Junk Journal tab, and then thrifted finds is like the third or fourth one down, and that's where all the like these kind of things are there. Okay. And then yeah. And then there's also like extra supplies, so there's that. Okay. So there's that one. We saw that one, this one, this one. So those are the clippings. The envelope is so brittle, it's like falling apart, but okay. So that is the Charles clippings. Do you want to see more? Let me know. Ooh, thank you so much for the order. Was that you, Julie? Did you get it to work? Sorry, I feel so bad when people have trouble with the website, because I know that's like so frustrating when you have trouble. So let me know. But so these are things like he just had like, tell me one more time. I couldn't find. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll show you. Absolutely. Maybe that's easier if I just show you. Okay, so here we are on the home screen, right? And there's the little 3-bar menu. I'm assuming you're on a phone. If you're on a computer, just go, it'll be across the top. But here, I'm gonna click on menu, and then I'm gonna go down to Junk Journal Scrapbook and click the little triangle. Oh, yay, Julie, awesome. And I'm gonna click the little triangle, and then this little menu appears, and then go to Thrifted Finds, which is, I think, right there. Okay, yay, Julie, awesome, I'm so happy, thank you. And again, I'm really sorry that happened. Were you on a phone or a computer? I would love to know, just so I can know. So for anyone that didn't see, because I know you couldn't see over here, Amy had asked how to find the thrifted finds on my website. So we just go to Plymouth Cards, you click the little icon there, then go to Junk Journal Scrapbook. Nope. You click the little triangle, it gives you a pull down menu, then go to Thrifted Finds. And then you can scroll through all the things that I have. So phone just went out and came back in. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know though, so I can keep an eye on that. And see if there's something I can do to fix it. I don't know if there is, but I will have to report it to them. Ooh, this is really cool. Announcing an auction of rare coins, April 1st, 1936. That's pretty cool. So, I don't know if this is the one that has his letters, or if this is just another bin. Let's see what this one says. Sealed. I love this. Okay, it says, sealed, March 1st, 1926. X something in lightly canceled. Info to what our dollar. I don't know. What does that say? Audra, can you help us? Audra's our resident transcriber. Something $1 for fire collections. Is that what it says? Or I don't know. I'll hold it up to to YouTube in 1 minute. I'm just gonna hold it for everyone else to see over here, and then we'll look inside and see what there is. I love that so much. You know he would be hunting. Yes, yes, he totally would. I think he would love, honestly, I really feel like he would love what we're doing, and like I think he would love going to fine collections. Oh, okay. And inside is stamps. See those? So eventually, excuse me, sometime in 2025, there will be thrifted finds of canceled stamps. I just haven't gone through them all yet. So like organized them all yet when I say go through them. And then I think I'll do them in like bundles, like by weight, kind of like I do for like the dictionary pages and all the other like recipe things and stuff like that. So there's that. I want to see if I can find any of the actual letters, but those might be in a different bin. Oh, here's some more. Hold on. Here's some newspaper clippings. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh my god, look at this. It says, hen lays egg shaped like liquor bottle. So that's important. I wish I knew. I wonder if I can find this. I have a subscription to newspapers.com. I wonder if I can type this heading in and see if I can find it and see when it's actually from. Oh my god, right? Like, I wish there was a picture. He liked the oddities. He really did. Yes, yes. He would totally be getting like the Guinness Book of World Records and, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's that. $860 days top price at stamp auction. He was totally like the canceled stamps. I love that he kept this. Me too. Me too, Naomi. So this is another article that he clipped from the newspaper. He definitely liked canceled stamps, and that's why he had you know, people collecting envelopes for him, and like, but he wrote like little scraps of paper just on the back of a canceled stamp, machine canceled, April 4th in St. Paul, rain at noon. So that's what it was. And then what year was this? It doesn't say, which is a bummer. The stamp doesn't have the year on it, but we could look and see. It was 1.5 cents for a meter. So we could look and see when a 1.5 cent stamp was a meter, like a meter stamp. I bet we could like look it up in for the journal. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. When we do the mini journal kit, yes. And just like random, like little scraps. Ground floor old post office. That's what he wrote. Ground floor old post office. Like what does that mean? It meant something to him to see if he was in St. Paul that day. Oh, yeah. It doesn't have like it was just like in a bunch of like random pieces, so it's hard to know like when, but I bet we could look up the weather maybe. I don't know. US paper money will be smaller, April 21st, 1926. Can you see that? And it's a story about a change in the size of American paper currency is under construction and may shortly be authorized by Secretary Mellon. Do you want me to read the whole thing? I guess yes, he was KMM. I'll keep reading anyway. The matter has been in the hands of experts who are about ready to make a final report to the Secretary. This committee, after consideration of all objections, has decided to recommend that bills be made smaller in length and width. The committee has made a number of designs for the new bills, and these have been submitted to Secretary Mellon, who has tentatively decided to authorize the change if it can be done without congressional sanction. So there we go. April. And then on the back, he wrote Milwaukee. So maybe this is from a Milwaukee newspaper. What do y'all think about that? Oh, this is really cool too. Look at on the back, it shows the shows that, like, you know how they, back when we were younger, it would show the movies that were playing? Look at that. So that's really cool. So it's just like, I love this stuff because it's history. He was the ultimate collector and journal writer and note taker. He really, really was, Audra. Yes. Like, well, here's a business card. Malcolm Woodruff, funeral director. We could look up the movie and find out the year. Oh, yeah. Oh, that already says. Didn't it say on that one? Well, yeah, this one says he actually wrote April 21st, 1926 on this one. So, yeah, but actually that's such a good idea, though, for other things when we need to try to investigate, right? Like, look at this. I don't know what this is. I think he's just keeping the metered mail postmark. So we get that. So this is Charles, the poor chicken. Right? Kathy, that is so funny. Kathy's like, that poor chicken with the chicken with the egg. I just saw the comment. Sorry, Kathy. Mont Carmel. What is considered one of the most natural finds of Indian flints ever made in this territory was made by William Phillips while plowing on a farm in Richland County, 7 miles northwest of Olney. He was plowing the subsoil when the point of his plow struck a large piece of flint. What is flint? I assume it sounds like a rock to me. I'm not sure. Um, let's see. Okay, let's see. The of Flint. Examination disclosed that 49 Flint lives. Oh my gosh. The examination disclosed that 49 flint knives were in the ground laid side by side with the edges up. These knives average about 6 inches in length and are too large for to be arrowheads. It is suggested by people who have seen them that they were used for skinning. Rock used to start fire. It's a stone. Thank you. It will spark. Flint is the rock Indians made stones with, the tip. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. So that's what it is. So they're saying that it's okay. You used it like a knife. Yes. And there were 49 of them in Mount Carmel. So that's that little clipping. Let's see. Ballots, not reds, imperil U.S., says Dr. Glenn Frank. The American government is being endangered more by the ballots of citizens than the bombs of communism. I probably shouldn't keep reading because I'm going to get in trouble for the words. It's just interesting that they're saying a lot of the same things. Okay, we'll put that one aside. This one is from April 23rd, 1926. Asthma cure claimed for Chinese drug. So we got that one. So maybe so we got that. Dallas, Texas, that article came from. Okay, we're not going to read that one because that's disturbing. Well, I guess they were just, girls were, I guess I'll just hold it up, walk back from the car. I don't know why that happened. Did Bobby reach out to you? He's left TikTok. No, he didn't. He did not. Why did he leave TikTok? I know. I haven't heard from him. So, did he reach out to you? Yeah, if he did, tell him I said hi. Political foes, because he could watch us over here on YouTube. Oh, I'm getting a puzzle piece. Let me do the puzzle piece. Hold on. So, Gainesville News. Oh, to drink the punch of happier days. Just like normal, like, it's kind of cool to see the perspective. Like, the headlines haven't changed. Well, politically it looks like, oh, but look at that. That would be actually really cool for a journal, like all the little headings. So, hogs drank on flooded cornfield mash. 20 die. What does that mean? Glenn Beale today turned 50 hogs into a field of corn, which had been underwater for a long time. The grain had sprouted and was much in substance like mash. Soon the animals were running around in circles. 7 of them fell into the creek and drowned, and 13 died as a result of the moonshine. Oh my god, that's so funny. So they got drunk and died. The poor hogs. So that's it. Okay, I have a question. Hello, what do you do with junk journals when you get done making them? I would think you would put them on you would display them on a bookshelf or a coffee table, something like that, right? Something like, what would you do with, like, I think I like well, I don't know what anyone else would do. Feel free. That's a great question. I would put it on a shelf like I do like a photo album. You know what I mean? And I would go back to it and look at them. What, anyone else? So that's that one. What is this one? Bogus coins. He will be missed. Yeah, I had sent him an invite. He messaged back. Oh, okay. So he hasn't closed his account yet, but so we got the mess. So he's getting okay. Thanks, Audra, for letting us know. Yeah, we will miss him. I've been journaling for 3 years and have yet to finish one journal. Oh my gosh. Well, that's why I do the $10 mini journal cards, Naomi, so that you finish, right? Relief Fund, contribution received by Red Cross Relief Fund to March 1926. That's kind of cool. City bakes in 96-degree heat, hot wave, jams the beaches. So this is, if you saw my video about Charles Windaw and the family reaching out to me about his things that I paid for from an auction that I won, this is, we're just going through a little bit of it. So polar, so that's so funny. I love that. Do you talk? I did talk to the family yesterday, and we decided that I was going to do an inventory of what I had, and that I would get back to her in like a week or so, and we'll go from there. Detroit churches and Y bar labor chiefs. I'm 1 away from 100. That's great. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. So, yes, so there's that. And what's this one? Yeah, so Neiman, is this, oh, like Neiman Marcus. It's a lingerie salesgram. And it's going to Mrs. A.C. Dennis. Did she say how she found me? Through the blog post. Yeah, I had written a blog post, and they just, if you Google Charles Windaw, the second thing that is on the Google search is my blog post, which is kind of funny. So that's, I'm sure that's how they found it. They probably just like searching his name to see what they could find. You know, when you're doing when you're searching somebody, you just start with their name. So she's been researching everything for a while. So that's, yeah. Maids of Honor for Rogers. Yeah. She said her granddaughter's very much into the genealogy of it, so she's the one that's doing all the searching and stuff. So for her to randomly check and hit the jack, yes, exactly, right? She must have been so excited. So yeah, so she's, yeah, they're interested in what I can, you know, what we can do. So I just want to put together like an inventory of what I have, like how many letters I have from, you know, Charles to Herman. Herman was one of Charles's sons. So it's like airmail and lots of, you know, stuff like that. I really don't think the stamps are worth like millions of dollars. That's just my opinion. Because what was I going to say about them? Hold on. I'm making a mess. Like 25-cent, 2-cent use stamps in here. And one, I don't know what this says, what this means. But let's see. I don't even know if there's anything in the envelope. Let's look. There's nothing in the envelope. And that's what it says. 1932. But Charles had 7 children, and then, you know, that's, what was I gonna say? But yeah, he just wrote on all kinds of slips of paper so what I've been selling some of the vintage envelopes on my site, but I never sold intentionally. I might have sold some by mistake, some of them with his writing. I kept all the ones with his notes so that we could do like a compilation, because I think we talked about, unless I'm dreaming this, but I thought we talked about like doing a chronology of like putting all the dates that we have together, kind of like map out like where he went. Because like, think about that in the 20s and 30s, like how did he travel, and where did he go, right? Okay, I didn't think I was dreaming that. So I think that would be really fun to put that all together and just kind of see like, where does a traveling salesman go? Like, he did get arrested for pulling a GUN on somebody on a train because he thought they were going to rob him, right? And he had like $20,000 worth of, if I'm not, I don't think I'm if I'm misquoting it, please tell me. But I think it was the equivalent of $20,000. Maybe it was more. So he pulled a gun on them. That would be cool, right? I think so too, right? So my vision is putting together a chronology of everything and then scanning it all and then putting it together in a digital file that you could purchase. So, oh yeah, so crazy. It was a large sum, but I can't remember, right? Yeah, okay, it was definitely a large sum, and he had to pay a fine to get, you know, so, yeah, so he traveled. He was a traveling jeweler, buying pearls, and then selling pearls and buying and selling coins and stuff. So it's pretty cool. So that is the plan. So my goal is to have that done in 2025. I'm not going to tell you a month because I don't know how long it's going to take. So, but yeah, that's the plan. You know, and then maybe get like a map so the fine was equal to something like $200. Okay, okay, yeah. It's so crazy. Absolutely right. So, do you want to see anything else? Do you want to see more of this? Is this boring? I would love the jewelry. I would love the jewelry items letters, even if copies. Okay, cool. I have some, what are they called? Like little diary, like little notebooks. He used some of them as a diary. Audra transcribed them. She's so awesome. And so that's from like 1919, the diary. But then I have these other little diaries, like where he recorded what he sold and how much tax he had to pay. And then there's like the little tax collecting, like when he paid, the receipts were like mounted in the book. So those are cool too. So a ledger. Thanks. You guys are always helping me out with my words. I don't know what I would do without all of you. Saying the wrong things all the time. Yes, yeah, there was some ledgers. Thank you, Audra. So, you know, scanning the ledgers as well. So the family, she did mention that she would be interested in the diary. And I told her it wasn't that long. I could never, I hate Jeannie. Oh, I love it so much. It's just like history. It's like learning about things, you know? And yeah, I just find it kind of cool. Okay, this envelope says 1930 on it. Do you want to look at some more? I'm just trying to figure out what is happening here. Some envelopes. We're going to just put this all together. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. Let me put all the, and I think, I just want to keep the forever stuff back in there. I think I put too much in. I'm making a mess. I love the diary. You really learn a lot about him, not to mention he had great hand. Yes, he definitely did. Okay, so this is items from 1930 are in this envelope. So here is a letter. Herman is the son that he wrote a lot to, and I'll show you the letter. This letter's, but like, look at, he wrote a lot to Herman. So here's 1, 2, 3, and there was like that whole what do we want to call it? Unaliving of people. That was in there too. And I found some of the newspaper articles on newspapers.com. So yeah, but like all of this I would scan and put it together in a file. If that's something you guys think would be interesting. I don't know why, I think it is. But that's my plan, is to compile it all, and then, you know, you could get it. What did Julie say? The beautiful handwriting is a lost art. It totally is. Yes. Did he cross out the hotel on that one? Yes. Oh, I don't know if he crossed it out or if he was more like, hey, there's some more information here. I need more space. I know sometimes he definitely kept, he was frugal. You know what I mean? Like, he would use the letterhead that the hotels had. Yes, he definitely would use, I get that, because he would like cross out and do stuff like that. So, but this letter's from December 7th, 1930. I left San Francisco at 5 p.m. this evening for here arrived here at 8 p.m. We sure had a fine day. The nicest day I ever had of being in Frisco. I love that he called it Frisco instead of San Francisco. I was up in Chinatown this afternoon. Most all the stores were closed. Well, I went down to my old place for supper here. Things tasted natural, the same cooks and stuff. I got the best meal for the money. I got something I started on this trip here. Who are we talking about? Charles Windaw is who we're talking about, and I have a bunch of his letters and information, journals and ledgers, and so that's what we're talking about. And I was just showing some of it because it got brought back up. I got this originally in September. We talked about it then, and we haven't done a ton. We did a little bit about it, and then the holidays came and the things went crazy. So now I got contacted by his actual family yesterday or the day before, and now I did a video and we're just talking about Charles. I'm showing some of the stuff that was still in my car from earlier. So that's it. I think we're all caught up. So you can receive December 15th, 1930, rained all day. And see how he just like has all these like little scraps. So that's what I want to put into like an Excel spreadsheet of some sort, so then we can just sort it by date and then be able to figure out like his journey. Hopefully that makes sense. But all these little scraps. Yeah, so that's what we've got on that. And I feel like the kit, I guess I'll scan some newspaper articles and put together that and make it digital. So that'll be the last thing added to this kit, will be the digital, and then they'll be ready to start shipping next week. And then after that, we'll do something. Don't you worry. Yes. So, but like all these little scraps, tons of little scraps, St. Paul, May 3rd, 1930, 3 p.m., beautiful weather. And then, what's this? Rochester Pears. He really had Pears bodies recovered. Maybe I should do this one too. So we've got a bunch of different stories like that. What is this one a story of? Storm toll mounts to 23. Rochester victims found. So something happened in Rochester. This card is marked paid. I don't know. So just like, oh, I love this. St. Paul, May 3rd, 1930, 3:30 p.m. Grand weather all day long. Grand isn't a word we use so much nowadays, right? I love that. Now I want to start using grand. What was the saying that he said? Now I can't remember. Audra, do you remember the saying he said? Portland, Oregon, June 28th, 1930. Cold last night after 8 p.m. On my way from Sacramento, California. I wonder if he wrote the little notes to remember to write in his diary later. Oh, maybe. He could have done it just to, keep notes for his diary. I am at Spokane, July 18th, 1930. That's it. On an envelope. So that is the story of what I have. And I have several of these bins as well as a suitcase of things to still go through. But yeah, it's to scan and, I just want to do it methodically, slowly, not rush it. So it'll take time. So my goal is by the end of this year, which is we're just in the end of January, so we'll have it done. So that's something too that I could like have it all scanned and then do the compilation, if I'm at the cottage. So yes, the floors have been delivered to the cottage. They're going to start working on them. They should be done sometime next week, and I will update you on that if you're interested. Thankfully there's cameras, so hopefully I can just like do some screenshots of that, since I'm not there to do video every day. So anyway, that's what we have. So So, do you guys have any other questions about this? Is it, oh, extremely fine day. I think that was. Definitely. Extremely fine. And now we have grand. Yes. I think it was. Extremely fine day. Right? It's a good way to say nice. I like it. I'm just going to make these little piles here, and then I have more on that other table to put these on. So that's it. So that's what we're working on. This was so fun. Thanks, Naomi, right? Yes. What's everyone doing tonight? What's your plans? Let me know. I'm going to run and grab some more cardstock because I need some more blue and black. I'll be right back. Right? So tonight, I don't know what I'm having for dinner yet. I don't know. So that's my plan. I've been watching Love on the Run. Do you guys remember that? She was a prison guard or whatever. And I've been watching a little bit of that at night while I do some work that doesn't need my full concentration. So that's what I'll be doing tonight as well. But yes, so this is all the cardstock that's going to go in the kits, and yeah, that's what I've got. I'm trying to think of what else we got. I'm just going to finalize the $10 kits, and what other decisions have I made? I don't know. All kinds of stuff. So I think, so I guess the other decision I made the other day is that I was I've done a few. I watched The Bachelor on Monday and it was really boring. Oh, really? I've never actually watched it, but I heard someone on the radio saying it was going to be an amazing season. So that's good to know because I've never watched it. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should watch it. So that's good. Thank you for letting me know, Julie. Perfect. Hey, Loyal Benny, how are you today? Loyal Benny's here. So that's what I've got going on. What else? Oh, you're doing good. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're doing good. And so just putting together these little piles, and then yeah. So for and then I'm just gonna start organizing some more. This weekend I really want to clean out the rest of the drawers and start getting more stuff in it so that it's easier for me to do okay, movie theater, this is all the stuff. My sister called me during the show with the same opinion. Carla texted, this is boring. Oh my gosh, okay. You're reading a book series because a new book just came out. Oh, what series is it? When I was at an estate sale, I bought something for the cottage. I bought some old, I don't know if I already told you guys this or if I put in a video. I bought some old, Fourth Wing. I've not heard of that. I got Beverly Cleary and Judy Blume books. I love the series, the book series. So, oh, that's awesome. It's always so cool when you're reading a book. I haven't read a book in a long time, but when there's a series and you like it and then you can just immerse yourself, it's always so cool. I have nothing against reading. I just I have a problem when I start a book. I literally can't put it down because I get so invested in it, and so then I don't do anything else. So when I retire someday, then I'll read. I'll catch up on all my books then. So here we go. Perfect. We are done with that. Look at us. I listen to them. Okay. I listen to podcasts when I drive. I have listened to a few books. Yeah. If I sit down to read, I fall, yes, that too. It is so true. I don't know how people do it. They just, yeah. So, let's see. I love Audible. That's how I read. Oh, that's awesome, Naomi. That's awesome. Oh, so, what else? My attention span is terrible. I listen to books instead. Yeah, see, I listen to podcasts, and I will admit that I listen to podcasts at 1.25 speed because they talk too slow. I'm like, you got to speed this up, people. You're talking too slowly. Today I was listening to a podcast. I had to put it at 1.5 because it was just like, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're talking so slow. Yes, yes, yeah. I have dyslexia, so reading is hard. Oh, that's awesome. Well, not awesome you have dyslexia, but it's awesome that you have the option to listen to audiobooks. Oh, you get them from the library, right? The library, they're for free, right? Which is awesome as well. Audiobooks, yeah. So does anyone, okay, Naomi, I guess with you saying yes, that means you fastly speed it up too. Oh, I'm like, why are you talking so slow? Um, yes. So, so that's all I have for today, just for fun. It would make it sound like, oh my gosh, that's so funny, Marge. I love that. That's hysterical. I love that so much. I should do I should post a video like that. See if you get, oh my God, that would be so funny. So, anyway, do you have any plans for tonight, anybody? You want to share anything? Anything going on before we get off for the day? We got a lot done. And I'm glad we talked about I'm glad we showed those newspaper articles. So I think that's what I'll do is I will just scan those in with a death certificate and make a digital with just that kind of stuff. You have orders to catch up on. Well, that's great. That's good. You have orders. That's awesome. Hopefully sleep. Oh, Geraldine, I'm sorry. Are you having trouble sleeping? I hate when that happens. So anyway, that is it. I will be back in the morning between 7:30 and 8 a.m. I will be here, depending on the traffic, because I don't know if you were all here. There's part of the road that I travel to get here. They're doing construction on the railroad tracks, so I have to do like an extra, I don't even know how many extra miles it is. It's a lot. So, because there's no like shorter way. Every night. Oh, I'm sorry, Geraldine. That really stinks. That really stinks. So, I'm going to leave at my usual time and see what time I get here. So, hopefully it's not too terrible. But that's my story on that. Anyway. So, all right, I'm going to sign off for the day. And if you have any questions and need to reach me, you can always go over to the website. There's the chat with us button, and it's really just me. I love it. There's no way to change it, I don't think. So you're chatting with me though, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. It's always so fun having company. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day. If you have any suggestions on Charles's stuff, let me know. And I'll see you in the morning. Bye.